This CBD infused cream provides targeted comfort with a zesty, refreshing scent. Find your relief today at ktapothecary.com.
This is The Chairman and the Artist, where vision meets creation. Let's talk. Welcome back, everybody. This is Rafael from The Chairman and the Artist. Today we have a special guest, a guy that hangs out here in Reno, Nevada. How long he's been tattooing, I don't fucking know. That's what we're gonna find out. Where he come from, we don't know either. It's gonna be a bad introduction, but hopefully by the end of this, maybe I'll learn better to introduce him next time. He's gonna give me his resume, his titles, all kinds of stuff we're gonna find out today. All right? Sure. Yeah, it's on. One time we did it. Oh, like I remember when we did it, we didn't even turn on the mics.
Oh, yeah, oh, man. Hell, no, that's funny, man. That's good.
And today's guest is Brandon.
What's up? What's up?
And Brandon, what's if you don't mind, maybe your full name, unless the cops are looking for you, keep it on the stripper name. You know how each tattoo guy has a stage name? We can call it, we can just use a stage name.
Yeah, Brandon's cool.
Okay,
Brandon's cool.
Brandon. All right, that's as far as it's gonna go. And we'll start from the beginning, and then we'll figure that way out. Uh, where were you born? Where you from originally?
Well, I was born here in Reno, Nevada.
So you're a native of Reno, Nevada.
Yeah, yeah. And so yeah, just my parents are from. They're not from here. They're from Mexico. My dad is from Jalisco. A little pueblito called Huejuquilla.
Okay.
And then my mom, she's from Michoacan, and a pueblo out there too. I can't remember the name of that one.
So do you hear stories about those places, or have you been down there?
I've been to where my dad's from mostly. I've been to where my mom's from too one time, but very little bit. Yeah.
And how old were you when you went back, or you went to check it out? Because that's not back. Back is here.
Yeah.
This is your hometown.
Yeah. But out there, shit, I was probably have to been almost 12 years around there.
So was it cool to see finally the place that everybody talks about, and you can only you only saw it in photos or stuff like that?
Totally, man. Yeah, all the culture, especially where my dad's from, mostly that I've seen a lot of the art that goes around with it, in the pueblito there. And I feel like it's kind of inspiring too, just the different types of artists from there. There's the tribe there that's mainly theirs. They're called Wiraricas, and they do a lot of basically beadwork.
Okay.
So they do very unique art style there.
Like the huicholes?
Oh yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got a couple of pieces from the huichol.
Yeah, they're amazing works,
Hell yeah.
So yeah, the town is very nice and very tight, small. At least from what I remember. Now it's grown still.
So you probably got some nice colorful areas around there. It's fucking green as hell.
Actually, where he's from, not too much. It's called Huejuquilla El Alto, so it's on the top of a mountain, basically.
Okay.
To my understanding, and it's very desert. From what I remember.
It's dry desert.
Oh yeah, dude, it's pretty crazy. Yeah.
Their real last names. Nomás llegaban y te cambiaban el nombre los pinches.
Yeah.
Yo me llamo esto. No, te vamos a llamar Juan.
I know.
Y tú eres Felipe.
Exactly.
But no, that's cool. I'm glad that you got to see that stuff. You got to see that art.
Much love, yeah. Yeah, definitely something I feel like people should, try to see at least, at one time in their life. It's very, very unique. Very unique. All the culture too.
So anyway, so you were born here, but you got to go and see a little bit. Pero no te quedaron las ganas de regresar, ¿o?
No, claro que sí. I definitely am planning on trying to go here pretty soon, but I guess it's just trying to plan it out, that stuff. I got kids, I gotta get all them dialed into with everything. But it takes time.
Can I advise a good way to go to Mexico?
Como?
Make some contact with some tattoo artists in that area. and see if we can do a guest spot.
Oh yeah, that would be cool.
Because that way, when you get there, you got something to do.
Mhm.
Okay, you don't feel like, oh, now I got to do a tourist thing. And as you tattoo for like a week or whatever, these guys are going to tell you where to go, what to do, what to avoid, what
Yeah,
not to
you're
avoid.
right.
You know, they know all the insides and outs and all that.
Hmm.
And if you can do a little guest spot there and kind of eye it out a little bit before you take the family, yeah, I don't know, you got family?
Yeah.
You know, and if you feel like, hey, now they told me we should go over here. This is the best restaurant. This is the best uh, al- albercas or
Right.
whatever. You know, you get to hear some of the little hidden spots that
Right.
not all the tourists are gonna go.
Right.
So
Yeah.
try and do that. You know, that way,
Hmm.
you know, try and use the angles of tattooing and also también tattoo guest spot. See what it's like to do a guest spot and
I know. Todavía ni ha hecho, so I'm still like.
you haven't been out there, Kenny? Chingas tu madre.
No, I mean I've just done like conventions and expos and like things like that, but todavía I still just haven't. I don't know. I do have like a homie out in Bishop. He's definitely offered me time. I don't know. I get so caught up in everything that I'm doing here that a veces se me pasa. You know how time goes, man. It just flies, and you just get caught on it. You know. I do use a Cheyenne. I can't even remember. I couldn't even tell you the make of it. But I use it more for like thin lines right now. But I usually just run my coils at the moment.
You still running coils?
Oh, totally. Yeah, I definitely do want to try. Like, I see my homies, they got the cordless. I'm like, they over here tripping over with my cords. I'm like, fuck, man. But
When did you start it? How long ago?
I graduated my apprenticeship officially in 2017.
2017.
Yeah,
¿Con quién te abrió la puerta? Who said, come on in? Or
man.
what
Dude,
happened there?
the brother JD, man.
JD.
Yeah.
He's the one. And may he rest in peace, Mr.
Yeah,
JD.
RP.
I didn't go to his
He's still here with us.
mismo tiempo. Be bullshit just to show up and trying to act like I know him when I really didn't know him.
Mm.
You know, I went by once in a while. From what I could tell, it seemed like he was a protester.
Yeah,
To stand up,
about the people.
Yeah.
I would say.
So he's the one that brought you in, huh?
Yeah, man. He did. Yeah, he showed me basically, his shop was definitely different compared to where I've been. I've experimented around myself. Like I've had not even experimented, but I guess I kind of look at it that way after so many shops that I've been through. But
So JD, before JD, you were playing around with tattooing in other places, or
yeah,
you fit in?
yeah.
Like, and what happened there?
Um, well, a lot of the occasions I was like, or I guess the start of the occasion was like I was just too young. I was like in high school still. I was still trying to like, I think I was a junior in high school. I think end of my junior year, senior year, going into. It was sadistic. Is what it was, right off of Prater. And one of my boys, he was a piercer there, and so yeah, he was like able to kind of, hey, dude, come through and. So, but it didn't work out because I was going to school in diction school to go there, but so I wouldn't be able to show up at opening. I'd be showing up late, and then weekends I had a part-time job, so I couldn't freaking, you know what I mean? So they were like, you know what, just come back when you're ready. But that never got to happen because I think they shut down. And
Yeah,
then
it's good that you didn't.
I mean, honestly, it wasn't even him that even brought me in. It was his wife at the time, Sarah.
Mm-hmm.
I remember she was there when I went and asked, and she said, and he kind of just like, whatever, he didn't care. So I just kind of was walking out, and she's like, hey, she came by and she's like, just come by my spot. And I guess it was sadistic. I didn't know so I was like, whatever, all right, I'm gonna show up. Yeah, like,
The one on Prater, right?
yeah. But yeah, no, and then met after that didn't work out, and I went to another shop, met one of my um mentors, Corey, too. he helped me out along the way, taught me a lot about machines and all that stuff. And yeah, from there, um, at that point, he was just not really. He was also like, an artist at another shop. He didn't own a shop, but like, I guess he was there to help me though, and so like, I just kind of like, all
That's
right,
where he's sharing whatever he knows.
yeah,
He's not. He's
so
not
like,
being uptight. He's telling you, hey, this is how you do this, or you should do it like this.
exactly, yeah. And so when he left the shop and I like, they kind of fired us both. Um, I was like, well, shit, dude, I'm gonna follow you then, dog. I don't know where else to go, dude.
They fire you both for what?
Yeah, fuck, man. Honestly, I can't even remember. I think I was. So yeah. So after that, I just tagged along with him, and funny enough, actually, we walked into Battleborn one time, and JD popped right up. You know what I mean? Hey, how's it going? And um, from there, at the time, I didn't know JD or anything. I just met this other artist, and Corey's the one trying to get in there. I'm just like, fuck, here on the side, like, hopefully I can try to squeeze my way in too, but but no, JD was super freaking open, and like, he was for sure out of all the shops that we went to, the one, came right up, and just like greeted everybody with like the most loving and opening. Like, he told Corey basically like, dude, I'm not the owner, but like, you know, I'll try to put my word out. He would try to step up, and be like, I
In other words, he wasn't cut blocking.
No, he was like, no, I want to see you come
Helping
up.
you out with some information, or
Totally.
or at least telling you where to go, what to do.
Yeah, yeah, and he did that exactly. He totally was like, look, I'm gonna try to put my word in, but we're pretty full here, but here's some other spots. He gave them some spots I remember, and then yeah, we went along from there, ended up at Black Widow. Um, and for me, it just been there for so long, it didn't work out too well there that I just kind of ventured up and was like, you know what, it's been a few years now, and I do want a tattoo, but it's just I want to find the right spot to where I'm going to be able to really dedicate myself. Because
At the time when you're at the shops, you're tattooing, right? You're doing.
no, I'm just cleaning. I'm just
So much.
I did like at Black Widow. I did start tattooing towards the end. It just I guess I wasn't. I don't know how it went there or whatever.
They were holding you back for your age, or were holding you back for what the fuck?
Nah, I don't. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what it was, but I did go a couple years there just cleaning and just freaking. I'm just like, damn it, dude, But after that, I just left, and I heard about JD's shop by one of my boys, Sergio. He's like, yeah, dude, there's this new shop that just opened up, man. This guy's freaking black and gray. He's freaking next level, go check it out, And so I was like, fuck, all right, let me go check it out,
And it turns out to be JD.
Yeah, it turned out to be JD, man.
I know this vato.
Yeah, bro.
So there's a chance.
But honestly, it have been some years, and at that, or at least a year. So like, I didn't even like necessarily really catch it at that moment until like I started really remembering, like, especially his approach when he came up, and I was like, oh damn, yeah, dude, it is that guy, But um,
You're not tattooing out of the house or anything at this time.
no, no, I
You're
did.
just hungry for it.
Yeah, but I did start off that way. I have a un tío también, that hooked me up too, and he used to tattoo, and he would just like, you know, I'm not gonna let you do it, but obviously, at the time I was a teenager, I was just gonna go and do it anyways, So yeah, I messed up a couple of my friends. I freaking did my whole forearm here, um, all that stuff, messed up my thighs.
Yeah. Since you were 14 and fuckers were holding you back or being, I know, had they seen your art prior to that? Were they intimidated by your art? Or
I mean,
I would have set you loose like a fucking Tasmanian devil, man.
No, really. No, you know what? I think I don't want to even say that they were holding me back, honestly. I just feel like it just wasn't the right time, the right place. And I'm honestly glad that it worked out that way because, yeah, once I got to JD's shop, man, he taught me not just about tattooing, but about life, in a sense of like how we should carry ourselves and as artists and as people in general. And he he just he did put the effort in. I remember I walked in there and like I was just like I remember I had talked to one of my tias and shit. I'm just like, fuck man, I don't know if I should go. And she's like, no, you just go and you just be a fucking basically telling me she's like, you just fucking be an asshole. You know what I mean? And not that I was an asshole, but I went in there and I was like, look, man, like I did this for so long and da 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 da, trying to go in there with like I'm gonna expect shit, um, but by the end of it, like nah, like just with the feeling that he brought out as soon as I walked in there, it was just like no, I just was like, nah, dude, this fool is fucking serious. He's gonna really be open. It wasn't the same as the other shops that I've been to. And from that point, I was like, yeah, dude, whatever. And he just understood my situation, regardless of what. He knew how long I've been, and not only with that, I showed it, and he was like, okay, and he let me start tattooing as soon as I think it was like maybe a few months. He just let me basically pay my dues, work my way up and all that stuff. And we just kind of understood each other. And yeah, he let me go. And he showed me a lot, though. The difference was that he was actually there, like every tattoo and stuff. And him and my boy Sergio, they were both there and like pulling lines with me and doing all that really.
Yeah, guiding you.
Yeah,
you
exactly.
Like that.
Yeah.
Not throwing you through the fucking sharks. And
dude,
I fucked up a lot. I fucked up a lot when I started tattooing. And to learn is to fuck up.
Exactly.
And I did so many fucking mistakes here and there. There was times that I didn't even want to go home, kicking the can around, feeling like, what if I just go hang myself?
Right, totally, man.
You beat yourself up to that degree.
Exactly.
And then it lets you know, at least I care.
Mm-hmm.
I do care, but you're so hard on yourself. At least I was. I fucking hated when I went into that negative situation. Or I would mess up a piercing.
Oh shit, you did piercing?
Oh fuck, man. What the fuck is going on here?
I definitely do understand the bloody part. I remember I had my right ear scalpeled. Well, both of them scalpeled.
Ay, cabrón.
Yeah. Well, es que tenía este primero. And then, yeah, dude, I had the homie at Sadistic, man. He was just like, fuck, I'm gonna try scalpeling. Whoa. We went for it. Yeah, I remember just cleaning blood out of my hair for like fucking hours, bro. I mean, not really hours, but dude, it felt like that, man. I'm just like, there, fuck, man. Damn.
What did you get scalpel with? What gauge did you put in there first?
I think they went straight to 00.
Damn, that's a big hole, cabrón.
Yeah. Es que ya la tenía. I think I had it ya como I think it was at a 2 at the time. Y este was straight nothing, man. It was straight piercing. Yeah. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that's when that shit came out about fucking using a scalpel or the punch.
Yeah. Oh, fuck that one, man. I don't know about that one.
No,
But yeah, that shit piercing is crazy.
Yeah, it's a fun thing. It's something that I got into.
Really?
Yeah, cabrón. I became
piercing.
Piercing, yeah, cabrón.
Ay, chinga. So are you the one that does piercing too?
Yeah, I do body piercing. I still specialize in body piercing. We can say. I'm not like super. I want to do a microdosing better than doing it the other way. The fucking take a whole bunch of them. Oh. Yeah. Have you ever done that? Have you tripped out on the mushrooms?
I mean,
which one have you played with?
I don't know, man. I was still so new to it. I'm still learning that I don't even know which that they even had different names like that. But oh yeah, man. I love mushrooms, fucking DMT. I don't know if you guys ever experimented with DMT.
Yeah, I got to go.
Tight.
When I did that, I got to be in a spaceship, and everything makes sense and this and that.
Wow.
Me and homie were catching up, and it is pretty cool.
It is.
That's connected to an alien ship,
Something, yeah, man. It's pretty sweet. I think the last time I remember, I was fucking just, I felt like space or something pushing me down, like if I was flying up to space or some shit. And then I remember seeing like a serpent just kind of like swarming through. I was like, what the fuck? It was crazy. But other than that, that's all I remember. And then fucking, came back. It was so quick. I think DMT was like they say it's like up to like maybe max 3 minutes or some shit like that.
No,
Yeah, and
I can't take back what I done.
right. No, I feel like I've experimented a few times with salvia too, and I feel like I had similar experience as you. But others, man, I had one of my fucking boys, man. This guy, it hit him hard, and for some reason, it kept relapsing, man. It kept coming back, and then like he would just like it would be 15 minutes or some shit would go by, it would be back, and like another minute, he just like, oh fuck, dude, like doing some other weird. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? And it was like already ya pasó como una hora, and he was already. We thought he was back.
No, it's
Oh,
I should have been illegal the first time that fucking whoever smoked it.
and I think they had levels to that shit too. I think I
I don't know,
my boy
but
saying there was like four of them or something.
if somebody brings one of those in a camping site, I'm doing it.
Oh shit!
Let's party.
Straight up, man. Oh,
So you started with homie in the sixth in 2016, you say?
yeah. 2016. Yep, got there. I think he had just opened about. I think he had opened May, and I had arrived there probably like around. It's like September-ish or some shit. So yeah, it was open probably like a few months already. So it was pretty cool to um see how the shops transition. I'm still there. So it's pretty cool.
How many
I mean,
people have gone in and out of that shop? You had a lot of people come and go, or a lot of them stay. It seemed like you stayed for a while.
oh yeah. Totally, yeah. It's definitely had its we've had our fair share of people who come through and stuff, but it's all cool, just different experiences and
Well, that's a good thing.
yeah,
You get to learn from people coming in and teaching you
exactly.
a little bit of this or that, or even comparing this one to that one,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Mhm.
Because
Yeah, it's definitely always like good growth too, you know what I mean? I feel like I remember trying like especially by myself, like it was like, dude, what was not that you don't learn still through those times, but it's such slow progress, and
it's different. It's a
yeah.
little hard to uh, because you're only depending on the client, and the client is going to tell you, and the client is impressed by your work,
Mhm.
but you're not getting real criticism from the homies in the back. I saw you. That lady looked a little cross-eyed. Is it just me, or did you? Shut up, fucker.
For real,
You know,
yeah.
but you need that kind of like, hey, or sometimes, hey, bro, that fucking wolf is looking real nice. So keep at it, man. I went and checked that out. So
Bro.
either by encouragement, by laughter,
Yeah.
or something. But sometimes you need that. You
Mhm.
need to know, you know, where the fuck you could improve yourself, or you could have made it better. They don't know that that guy likes the cross-eyed lady.
Yeah, exactly. It's like it's different, man. It's different. For real.
Not that they don't know when you worked out with the client.
Yeah.
Hey, it's not my fault the client picked that. I just try to do the best that I can.
Right.
It's like, do you get to? I'm pretty sure by now, from looking at your work, you get to kind of pick what you want to do now. In a way, you know,
Uh,
more of the clientele seeks you out for your style.
I mean, I guess I'm still kind of learning all that. I'm at this point. I mean, people, I guess, like know that I just do black and gray, which I love black and gray in general. Doing black and gray, even whether it's
The money
traditional.
maker is an easy one.
I mean, yeah, I feel like I do it for fun though. I feel like I've never really done tattoos more for the money. It's always just been like, dude, I've always wanted to be an artist and fucking do it. And I feel like it comes from like also graffiti culture. I was a little bit into it. I never got to get too big into it, but just the fact of like, oh, let's put it up and we want everybody to see it, and kind of look at this dope piece or whatever it took I fucking did this billboard or something. You know what I mean? Like I feel like the same way with tattooing where it's like it's another way to do that and it's permanent.
And right now, the black and gray is booming like a motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
And also, uh, they're allowing us to do bigger stuff. That's the cool thing about some of you guys and all.
Yeah.
Some of your pieces are nice and big.
Oh,
Because I hate it when they try to get you to do a whole big stuff. And can I get you to do this?
yeah.
Ah, come on, man. Just give me more of that, man. That's
Right.
shit.
And throwing a bunch of little things in there.
Mhm. But when they give you like seeing in your work, they're giving you some good sized areas to work with, stuff like that. And it's nice to see your work outside. It's like, damn, this one people all over the place. A lot of black and gray, and you're not just staying with one style of black and gray. You're doing portraits. You're doing wildlife. You're doing stones or gods. Some mastic stuff. So it's a little blend. You're not sticking to like all I do is cholos or all I do is this. It's black and gray, but it's still a mixture of black and gray. I saw a lot of little quite a bit of different elements. Especially in Reno, it's hella hard to stick with one style in Reno or try and do one style because you don't have the population for it.
Exactly.
It's too small. When you go to a big city, Mexico City, Guadalajara, LA, then you can become more of a specialist where all I do is this, and people will come and
Totally.
like right now, I can see that you're still probably getting your. How booked are you right now?
Right now, I'm booked out till like January-ish right now.
January. I mean, ponle allí that your Instagram or how do people get a hold of you?
You can reach me at on Instagram. It's at Brando period tats TATS. But yeah.
And what are you charging right now? What's your hourly rate?
Uh, my hourly rate is 200 an hour. I did start breaking it up into like basically like either half day or full day kind of.
Two sessions, half day or full day.
Yeah, sometimes, but yeah, I try to keep it at like the 200 an hourly rate. Or if it's like a full day session, it's just like I call it. I mean, I feel like that's like kind of like you were saying. Also, I feel like it aligns with like who your clients. I guess the ones that you want will seek you. You know what I mean, or whatever. The people that align with you. And
Oh yeah.
so I feel like it's cool, man. And I feel like there's definitely more than enough to go around too. And especially right now with the way Reno's kind of growing, it seems like a lot of more people are coming in, and so
I mean, you got to be really good to get these fuckers' attention nowadays. Your artwork has got to be on the fucking dot to get somebody to say, "Oh, wait a minute, let me pick on this guy. I should follow him." I want to feel like I'm part of his crew,
right.
But it's a different thing. We didn't have that. We had magazines. We had that wanted to be in a magazine.
Yeah.
Now all of that is gone. It's not about magazines. It's not even about the TV shows.
Right, man.
And for me as an old timer, when I got left, I always wanted to tell my stories, but I lost my memory.
Mm. That's cool. That's good though. I feel like it does. I mean, I guess through the experience, like you say, like different artists coming through, like yeah, it's hard to really find a lot of that. You know what I mean?
Well, it's kind of like right now through the fucking TikTok or Instagram and TikTok, people are seeing your artwork, but they're really not knowing you. They don't kind of know you. You don't have enough of a paragraph in there. None of us do. And that's kind of like, what if we talk to this fucker for 2 hours and we let him talk and maybe we could get to know him a little more. What do you do as a hobby other than the tattooing? Where do you escape to?
Shit, man. Honestly, right now I do a lot of things, dude. I like to. Right now, my son he actually got me into like Pokemon, playing with cards and shit. So we do that. Um, I just got into fishing. I'm fucking loving that shit. That's pretty fun.
Where you fishing at?
Right now, I've only done the marina, and then there's this little pond that I stay by that I like to hit. That's pretty.
Alex here got into fishing, and we're fishermen too.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're gonna have to show me the this man.
Well, me and my brother, I go down to fish with my brother all the way in Aguamilpa.
What?
That's where we would catch 100 fish a day, 50 fish a day.
Holy shit.
In Mexico, I also go fishing all around here. That was my outlet, fishing. Fishing is a great outlet for, when you get frustrated with the tattoo and everything, and these fuckers leaving you more than you need, go fishing, get the fuck away, and go see wildlife, go see the birds, go see
Yeah. See how simple they all have it.
yeah, get away from it. Even going to the river is so simple. Once you're on the river, you think you're far away, but even the river, you hear the water running. It's worth it to fucking clear your mind, throw that lure, bring it in.
Yeah.
We just went fishing and homie caught 2 catfish. Then I showed him how to do the bass caster and how to, unwind it. And, you got to get bird's nest and he throws it, he catches on the first fucking throw, and then he catches a fucking fish. I thought, you fucking asshole. Damn. It's pretty cool, to have fishing stories.
Yeah.
And it's good to, people need to know more than just, oh, this guy just tattoos.
Right.
Oh, shit, he's from Michoacan, he's from Mexico. He has culture and shit like that.
Oh, which one?
Unless, of course, once they get tattooed by you, they're going to know more about you because that's what.
Welcome to Graffiti City, your one-stop shop for graffiti supplies. From spray paint to markers, caps, and merch, we've got it all. Let's get creative. GraffitiCityNV.com.
Yeah, it came from different sides, different points of views. And, I don't want to tell because some people are like, hey, fucker, you're telling my story.
Yeah. But it is crazy, man. Luckily, I haven't had anybody tell me that because I don't know what the fuck I would do. But, yeah, man, it's definitely, it's like, the bro would always say, he would call it tattoo therapy, you know what I mean? It is a therapy, and I feel like it's therapy for us sometimes, even getting to know these people. Sometimes I feel like, I've always heard that, we're all reflections of each other. And sometimes I feel like in those times, even if something is bugging you about somebody else, there might be something that you're doing that might be bugging you, you know what I mean? But you're just taking it out on this person that's showing you that. So I love it in all aspects, man, in the art and meeting the people and, becoming, it's an intimate thing, I always say.
Yeah. That's the thing that some of these people become your friends. Some of these people become
your family,
Yeah, and some of them like that. No, you're just my client. But then again, I tattooed him for 20 years.
Right. So, I did hear that. I think your brother puts on a show in Mexico también, no?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
He does Viva la Tinta. He actually has a podcast too.
Oh, shit.
Doing Viva la Tinta.
Oh.
So, yeah, and so he opened up a shop in Leon, and then he came and worked with me and him and Kelly. And those two fuckers used to compete and that. You got competitors going against each other and they're competing on stage and shit like that. It's really cool.
Yeah.
At the same time, Then Indio he's still tattooing. He goes back and he's embracing tattooing and does his tattoo show now.
Damn. That's fucking sick, man.
But how many guys you got over there?
It's me, my homie Carlos, the homegirl Sierra, and then the homegirl Brooklyn, which she's an upcoming artist in town.
Okay.
Yeah, so she's holding us down over there. And
you guys are South Reno Tattoo.
Southtown Tattoo.
Southtown Tattoo. Yeah, we got to put your get your and all that. Send me all the information if you don't mind, so that way when I do the editing, I'll put all that stuff on there. You out of here, Cabral?
Yeah.
Thank you, man. Hey, about your way.
Dude, much love, homie. Great to see you again, man.
Thank you, dude. Thank you for doing this.
No, thank you for the invite, bro.
All right. Well, yeah, That's cool that you've been doing it for a long time. It's gonna be a lot of fucking. I think in a Reno's way.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm trying to retire and do chairs, but I still love tattooing.
Yeah.
And, my clients still find me here and there, which is cool. I don't mind. But my chairs is one I think I can make more profit or better. La vista, la espada no la tengo chingada, pero la vista, I'm getting old. And I now have to wear glasses and shit like that. But uh, I don't want to be like a lot of my old timer friends and this and that. They're all still tattooing. It's hella fun. I want to see if I can make my retirement with mass production.
Yeah.
The chairs, the tables.
I mean, I feel like that's still like in tattoo.
It's never going to go away.
Yeah, exactly. So it's
it's never going to go away.
Right.
Unless we destroy the cities or something. Tattooing is part of the city. It's part of the city. Yeah. And right now it's booming like a motherfucker. So that's the reason I'm like, fuck, this is the best time for me to get into still push my chairs and tables.
Mm-hmm.
And, the tables, some people are going to say, I like this, I like that. Okay. My table's designed for those that like mine or think like me.
Mm-hmm.
And, sooner or later, if it takes off, it takes off. But, also just as long as I'm steady selling, I'd rather kind of do something that I'm producing and bring it to the industry.
Right. Totally, man.
I don't want to make a tattoo machine because fucking the dildos took off like crazy. And it's hella hard to compete with all the technology. Right. Back in the day, everybody would come up with their own machine, with their own frame. I'm pretty sure you got the coils. It's hard to let go of them. I just started switching, cabrón. I just switched to the rotary just lately.
I don't know if I would ever like officially switch. I still want to find a way.
I'm playing with it myself. Yeah. But it's hella hard to switch.
I bet. Yeah, no, because it's a lot, man. But I wonder, I haven't seen it yet, but I feel like there's got to be a way to like make the coil like cordless. You know what I mean?
Yes and no, but the fucking it's still 12. It's a 12-volt battery. So all you need to do is hook up a battery to it, and it'll still run with a battery. You can hook up probably one of these batteries to the back of a machine, then you make it cordless.
Yeah.
These machines, these batteries have the capability. I'll run that experiment on this one.
Man, you should.
And then, you should be able to just kind of like, how you put the ones with the nipple?
Yeah.
Get through that. And,
transfer it over. Okay.
And run the machine, because the machine runs on 12 volts.
Damn.
The power supply is turning 120 into 12 volts.
Yeah.
That's what the power supply is doing.
I can't even remember the shop you said, but Battleborn was, to my understanding, for him was like definitely a big part. You know what I mean? And he definitely. We still love Battleborn too. Shout out to Battleborn too. They're really cool and stuff, and so.
Yeah, it's kind of like the father shop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You always respect who taught the teacher or your teacher and stuff like that.
Right.
At least that's how it was for us. Or as we look at it, like, oh, fuck, so you're taught homie, or that's our teacher. Oh, shit.
Right.
We have to respect you, Grandpa.
Yeah, man. Totally.
Yeah. Because, when you learn who taught your teacher, you're like, oh, fuck, So you taught him. You have to put up with this fucking attitude, or let you guys fucking figure this shit out.
Yeah, totally, man. Totally, man. Seeing all those different experiences and hearing them, it's good,
So JD was a good teacher then.
Oh, man.
Not too many of us can teach, though, man. A lot of us get mad that, some of us can teach, some of us can't. Not everybody can take an apprentice. Not everybody should take an apprentice. There's a lot of people that, they're not even equipped to take an apprentice, and I don't know, they're just doing it to be abusive, or the apprentice comes in and offers themselves or whatever. But, to teach is a lot of responsibility. And it's also something that, if you have it in you, you should teach. If you don't be abusive.
Exactly.
Don't be a fuck up, and don't fuck up the industry anymore. That's a message from me, I teach people, but I don't think I got abusive or mean or, they had to pay their rights in certain ways, but it's never demeaning or anything, you know. And things that were done for the good of the shop. It wasn't like go wash my car. That was to improve the shop. But anything that was done, it was done to improve the shop, and that's how they would win their respect and they would escalate to the next level.
Right.
Right now, we're in a wild, wild west.
Yeah, jump in, fucking see where you fit, basically. You know? But no, props to all those people though that still like see the, you know, the traditional ways, I guess you if you want to put it, of like, you know, or kind of working your way through it, you know, and taking the time to learn and going and trying to fight your way into a shop if you have to, you know, and really push yourself to at the end of the day to help yourself grow. You know, at the end of the day, that's what it is.
Yeah. And everybody has a different, you know, everybody has a different time. We can't blame the people that are coming in compared to the ones back in the day. Everybody has a different way to come into this industry.
Exactly.
Everybody, you know, has a different story. Some of them have real good privilege, good easy, and some of them got through it hardcore, you know. But abusive, I'm not cool with the abusive part. I would hear some crazy shit. We did abusive stuff to ourselves, like we pierced. And now we didn't expect me, but he's like, oh, so I have to pierce my dick to belong with the crew. I guess so, bro.
I guess so, bro. Yeah.
They think my homie's trying to fucking put a beat on himself. He couldn't do it, so we made it help him. Mickey Ralph. Fucking candy. He's passing out. He's got the fucking blade halfway through his dick. Oh, and then me and Eric grabbed him, put him on the chair, fucking finish the job.
Yeah, bro. God, now he's in the moment, man. Fuck.
Oh, Mickey, you got good stories, fucker. I remember you, motherfuckers. Passed away, buddy, too. But yeah, Mickey decided to join the crew.
That's funny.
All right, see you guys later. You guys have a nice one.